All right. Chest day, the best day. Some would agree with that, some would not, but I think most would. I think most are going to have chest in that S tier range. It's just, I mean, chest is chest, man. You know, I think for the general public, the first muscle that anybody thinks of is going to be biceps. Just because if you told some dude in a, I don't know, said, hey man, hit a flex, hit a whatever, right? This is classic. He's not gonna hit a, he's not gonna hit a side chest. That's more of an us type deal. So I think biceps have got to be the most popular muscle group in terms of just like, it gets talked about the most, maybe, or it's kind of the most like cliche. But I think for anybody who's lifted for a little while, to the point where you're actually getting really proper pumps, which doesn't take long. I mean, I still remember back 160-pound Sam taking a little side chest selfie in my high school weight room bathroom. I was fucking happy as I could be, you know. Yeah, I'm only hitting like 185 for a few on like flat or incline or something, but that's something which is, I think, just understated. It's maybe not underhyped, but some people just don't really think about it like this. But the subjective enjoyment of a pump and a really good workout, I don't think it changes, you know. It doesn't change whether you're top tier Chris Bumstead or if you're, this is my first month in the gym, I finally think I feel the hang of it, you know. I guess I'm just kind of assuming what he would feel. But to anybody who's really big versus when they're more of a, you know, beginner in the beginning, at least for me, dude, just that looking in the mirror of, nice, just hitting a couple whatevers, especially when you're dieted, because then, you know, you've really got some extra detail to show. I mean, I feel just as giddy finishing a badass workout now as I did when I was, you know, 160. So that's what, 70-pound bump, 75-ish pound bump since that back, way back in 2018-ish. I wish I weighed myself a little bit more so I could have a really proper scale like graph of how my weight actually changed over my first 3 years of more so kind of main gaining. Like, I was eating enough food to grow, but I wasn't like trying to do a proper heavy bulk or anything. I was also doing diving at the time in high school and college, so it's like I didn't want to be a 200-something pound whatever. Staying lean-ish was kind of the name of the game. But I'm not sure exactly how this chest day will end up going. Once I warm up, that'll give me a little bit of a better picture. The last two have been very cable dominant, so by that I mean I was doing a lot of volume of converging cable work, which I really think should be thrown into every chest workout, at least most, because a lot of the times, at least with a regular press, be it like incline barbell, dumbbells are a little better, they're a little more interesting, but a lot of hammer strength press or machine or whatever, you're pushing, but the movement path of your hand relative to, like, let's just call it your median line here, going straight through you, it's parallel, right? You're just going straight away from you. And in doing so, it's like, yeah, you're pretty strong, of course, so you can load a solid amount of weight, but there's no squeeze at the top, at least not usually. So if I was on a machine that did not converge, so what that means is the handles stay the same distance apart throughout the entire range of motion, odds are I wouldn't really like doing, you know, a light-ish squeezing holding set, because at the top, my chest isn't doing any work. I can just keep my arms like relatively straight, you know. You could probably unrack 405 on a flat bench. I'm not saying you could hit it, but somebody could definitely just push it up a little and hold it. So if it's a straight movement path, sometimes that's not really the best sort of feeling. Now, once you move that path inward, so instead of just pressing straight away from you, you're kind of pulling your hands toward each other through the pressing motion. Well, now you're kind of getting the best of both worlds, because you can still overload the movement like a regular press would, but you also get that converging, squeezing hold at the top from more of a fly kind of look. So I really recommend it. There would be, well, it's not like I do it every lift. Sometimes my workouts are a little simpler, more complicated. Like, if I was really in the zone, maybe one day I would just only do incline dumbbell and then finish with like one set of cable flies, and that could be it. So it's not a recommendation as though it has to be included in every workout. Like when people say, oh, you can't have a good workout without this, without a squat, without a preacher curl, as though there's some rule, as though there's this authoritative figure that, you have to listen to them about every little tiny specific kind of deal. It's just fucking gross. There's no rules. You get a pump and you grow. Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah. But yeah, we'll see. So some more super thavage going down the drain. Well, I guess that's not the right way to put it. But either way, now I don't know what I'm saying. I just lost my track of thought. How about we just get in there and get this fucking lift started? Boy. Oh, let's run that back a couple times. Two. Ta. Okay. Oh, one more, but only 2 plates instead of 3. Good. Ha. Ta. Cha. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. Let's drop the weight. Okay, let's grab some cables. All right. Okay. Okay, I gotta go a little lighter. I feel strong, but my muscular endurance feels low. My legs are pretty sore from yesterday. So, that might have something to do with it. That was a pretty good set of fucking quads. One more. Two. Okay. Okay. One more. Okay. Oh my God. All right, let's see how we're fucking looking. So, pretty chill. I mean, 3 plates on that press, it's not crazy, right? That kind of plate loaded arsenal one in the beginning. But doing them slow, really trying to keep my triceps out of it, just squeezing from my chest. 3 is about right. No, it's not like you can't overdo it with weight and heft. But sometimes it's good to kind of chill out on the overall load and just fucking get, really get squeezing reps done. But let's back this guy up just a teensy bit. There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh my gosh. All right. So, lift complete. Let's do some cardio.